Hello, captains, and welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and we're continuing our jobs for TPC Charters Virtual Airline. Tonight we're flying from Jackson, Mississippi to Nashville, Tennessee. Kilo Juliet Alpha November to Kilo Bravo November Alpha in Airbus A320neo, and we're tracking this flight with On Air as always. That's the tracker that's used in TPC Charters Virtual Airline. Should be a short flight, about 312 miles, about an hour or so flight time. So here's the route. Just have one VOR in the middle there. Sign on, and then we're on Chesney 2 arrival into Nashville. Nashville is a Class Charlie airport, and Jackson's Class Charlie as well. The winds favor runway 34 right now. We go ahead and get our position shown here. So we're at terminal, at the terminal here. So we'll take 34 right on departure, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. So let's go ahead and jump into the cockpit, and we'll get things going here. All right, so let's just make sure that our ground spoilers are disarmed, flaps retracted, engine switches are off, engine mode selector to normal, throttles are idle, our weather radar is off, gear selector is down, and windshield wipers are off. All right, so we're good to go ahead and start our flight, or start the aircraft rather. Let's go to our overhead. We'll turn the batteries on. We do have ground power available, so we'll engage that. And then right after that, we will go to our EFB. And a neat feature here in the fly-by-wire A320neo is you can preset your interior lighting. So we'll go ahead and load that preset. Yep, that's looking good. Fantastic. So let's configure the aircraft here so we can get the passengers on board. We'll arm emergency exit lights, no smoking signs to auto. Nav logo lights are on, and strobe to auto. Crew supply for oxygen is on. Ground control for CVR is on. We'll do our CVR test. And evac to captain. We'll turn on our fuel pumps, and we'll turn on our adheres to nav. Alright, everything's looking good here. We'll jump back into the EFB. We'll get our flight plan from SimBrief. Everything checks out, looks good. Go through some of these items here. Okay, we'll go to services, we'll get our jet bridge, we'll get our baggage truck, and our catering truck. Alright, and we'll see where the jetway is going to go. Probably to the wrong side. Thank you, Flight Sim 2020. Well, I guess that's as good as we're going to get here. Okay, let's jump into McDo. We'll go to Atsu, AOC menu. We'll initialize our data request. Okay, we're good to go. While we're here, we'll request weather. Actually, nope. Correction, that's going to be a little bit later. We'll request our flight here. Alright, what's going on? There it is. Okay, we got it. Oof, got me a little bit scared here. Wasn't sure what was happening. Okay, let's get our winds and temperatures for the climb. For the cruise. And for descent. Okay, that's looking good. Let me jump to on air and get things going here, get things set up. Oh, I didn't realize I had the iPad here on the whole time, sorry. Make that smaller. Alright, okay, so we're just waiting on aircraft loading here. Alright, so we'll go here. Let's request our fuel from SimBrief, and then same with payload. We have 114 passengers today, 7,491 pounds of cargo. It's looking good. Let's go real on this. All right, and we'll begin boarding. Looks like the bags got loaded. All right, very good. Alright, cool. Also, we're flying on VATSIM, of course, but there are no controllers. So, we did get our auto ATC, so we got our squawk code, which is 5377. So we'll dial that in. Five, 377. We'll put it in auto mode. Looking good. Alright, there is no departure out of Jackson, so we'll go ahead and dial in our cruise altitude, which is 33,000 feet for this flight, so flight level 330. And we'll punch in a heading. We're departing on 34 right, so heading of 339. All right, good to go. Alright, we got our descent winds. Okay, good. Go back here. we go to flight plan. For our departure, again, we're departing 34 right. And we'll insert that. And essentially we'll just vector ourselves to go direct to SQS VOR. Now at BNA, winds favor runway 31, but it is closed. So why don't we do this? We'll go ahead and get our digital ATIS for BNA if it's available. Yep, here it is. ILS approaches runway 2 left and RNAV 2 right. So we'll go ILS 2 left. Okay, so KBNA arrival, ILS 2 left. We are on Chesney 2 arrival. Novius. And insert. So let's go ahead and check for discontinuities. And delete them. Okay, everything's looking good here. All right. Go to our EFB. Did we not fuel? 16,700 is what we have. Oh, we're good actually. Okay, so we're fueled up. Can go ahead and turn on our seatbelt signs. We'll turn the APU on. All right, very good. And probably dial this down a little bit. And then probably dial this up a little more. Yep, that looks good. All right, while we're here, let's get our charts. So here we just need an airport chart. And then here we'll need our arrival, just Chesney 2, our approach, which was ILS 2 left. Of course, this may change. ILS 2 left, and then we'll take our taxi chart and our parking gates. Alright, very good. Let's get our weather. Of course, we have it available here in ForeFlight, so our altimeter is 3030, so we'll set that up. And the standby instrument as well. 3030. Winds are 330 at 7, visibility is 10, temperature is 9. Okay, we'll put that in a few minutes. Alright, so far so good. Let's go back to our EFB. We'll check on boarding. Just a couple of minutes boarding remaining. And we're already good to go here, so we can start tracking, but we'll give it a couple of minutes. Continue setting up the flight deck. We'll put constraints on here. Check our flight plan.
Boarding completed.
Thank you very much. Alright, so we're good with that. We'll go ahead and start our APU bleed. And disconnect our jet bridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
All right, thank you, First Officer, for that wonderful cabin announcement. We put our zero fuel weight and zero fuel weight CG and our block fuel. So now we can go to performance. Today is going to be flaps 1 departure. And we'll go ahead and get our V speeds. There's going to be a toga departure as well. Alright, we're looking good here. Back to EFB, we'll go ahead and connect to Unicom. And we'll commence our push. So I think we need to be pushing to the right. So we'll do that. We'll push to the right. All right, parking brake off. Once we clear this stuff here, we can go left a little bit. We don't want to hit these vehicles. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn on our beacon light, and
Flight attendants, armed doors, and cross-check.
we'll turn engine 2 on. Now we can go right. Alright, engine 2 is good. We'll turn engine number 1. Alright, and we'll stop here. Set the parking brake, and we can release the tug. Okay, we will go ahead and turn on our taxi lights. Disconnect APU bleed and APU. And runway turn off lights too for good measure. That looks good. Let's go ahead and turn our predictive weather system on.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
And we'll go ahead and taxi. Jackson traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6 taxiing from terminal to runway 34 right via Delta Charlie 4 Charlie Charlie 8 Jackson.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
I guess we forgot to do on air. Now can we get to it? Oof. We'll take a look in a second. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you. We're gonna have to. Oh, that's not gonna work. Sorry for a messy taxi here. I don't want to hit this aircraft. So we'll go to Bravo 5. Ooh. What's going on here? It's a mess. Alright, my apologies. Here we go. Bravo 4. Alright, flaps 1. Arm ground spoilers. Alright, we're gonna make a right on Charlie. Go ahead and do our cabin checks, or cabin call rather. Auto brake to max. And we'll test our takeoff configuration. It's looking good. Going to Charlie 8. All right, Charlie 8. I see 3-4 right. So we'll stop here for a second. Alright, let us go ahead and turn our lights on for takeoff. Everything's looking good here. We'll turn our TCAS to TARA. And we'll make our call. Jackson traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, taking runway 34 for an IFR departure to the north. Jackson. Alright.
Approaching runway 34 right. Entered runway 34 right, 8,500 feet remaining.
I see 3-4 right. We'll go ahead and start our timer. Now we're stabilized. Saratoga SRS. V1 and rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. I'll go ahead and turn on autopilot. Now we're on a runway heading for just a little bit. Climb thrust. Flap 0. We'll disarm our ground spoilers. And we'll go ahead and go to our fix. Alright, everything's looking good so far. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Welcome back. Yep, flight to Ostrava is on the list. Just not sure when we're going to be able to do it, but we will do it. But today we're flying from Jackson to Nashville. Beautiful. And we're passing 10,000 feet, so we'll go ahead and turn our landing lights off. We'll turn seatbelt signs off. Go ahead and load our arrival here. All right, let me see if we can turn on the dome light. Let's see. Cool, dome light works. Daniel, this is Airbus. Airbus A320neo. Can't really see it there, but yeah, 320neo. Short flight, about an hour of flight time, of which we got about 52 minutes remaining. Hope everybody had a good New Year's Eve, New Year's celebration. And Happy New Year. Alright, we're continuing our climb. Beautiful sunset over there to our west. We got some clouds there at Nashville. Still okay though. No problem. I gotta figure out my SimBridge connection, which isn't working. So at Chesney we should be between 12,000, flight level 190. Okay, so that's good. Here we'll be at 13,000, so that checks out. And then balls above Niner. Yep, that checks out good. And then Ulna between 6 and 11. We don't have that. Let's see. Oh, it's Jedgo. Okay, sorry, Jedgo and then Ulna. Yep, right there. Between 6 and 11. So we'll be at 7, so that looks good. By the way, our bottom altitude for the Chelsea arrival, I think should be we'll have to check. Okay, we're landing 2 left. So 2 left, last fix is 2 pi. Let me check at the plate. 2 pi right there, 4,000 and 210. So 4,000 is going to be our bottom altitude. Yeah, kind of jumped the gun a little bit. We're still in the climb, but get things done early. It's a short flight, only 40 minutes remaining, so trying to prepare, try to stay ahead of the aircraft. Really. See, that's looking magical, absolutely amazing. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty dark out there. Excuse me. Let's see, let's tune in BNA VOR 1141. We'll put it in VOR 2. Forget that decimal point. Okay, and then we'll turn it it's not HRV. It's supposed to be BNA 1141. Wait, is it? It is a VOR. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna be making that right turn pretty soon, right there. Sorry, it's really dark for y'all, but there's something magical about flying at night, though. I do like it, so. That's why we're doing this flight. Alright, let us check the weather in Nashville. We have about 30 minutes of flight remaining, so it's a good opportunity to load things into our performance page. Alright, so our QNH in Nashville is 3036. 3036. Our temperature is 3 degrees. Our wind is 350 at 8. And our minimums are 799 feet. So 799. Okay, so that's looking good. It looks like we've reached our cruise altitude, where we're not going to stay for too long. Our top of descent is at 0023. So in about 20 minutes we'll start our top of descent. Actually, what I wanted to do, and I should have done this before, I get my weather from ForeFlight, but really I should be getting it here.
We just reached a cruise altitude for the flight. As we get settled in, I do want to remind you to please keep your seatbelt as clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley pumps shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley when the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Alright, we'll wait for our weather to come through. Takes a little bit of time, I guess. Hey, the SFS man, welcome to the stream. Yes, so we're going to Nashville, and your airport is Bluegrass. Where is that? Oh, what's the ICAO code for that? All right, looks like we got our weather, so we'll go ahead and print it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got you. So yeah, Jackson is Mississippi. Yeah, that's the Bluegrass Airport, huh? Okay. All right, we put our weather there, so it's easily available for us. Don't care about a departure, obviously. Here's Nashville weather and our alternate weather as well, what we want needed today. Oh, my bad. LEX. Okay. All right, let me punch that in right quick. See where that's at. KLEX. It's actually called Bluegrass. Love it. Okay, that's awesome. So yeah, not far. Not far from Nashville. 150 miles from Nashville. Okay, copy that. That sounds great. All right, everything's looking good still. Ooh, we do have Nashville approach on. That's interesting. And we have Nashville ATIS. Okay. So Nashville approach is 119.35. But let's just shortcut it. It's probably too early. Oh, nope, he just logged off. That's interesting. He was on and he just logged off. Maybe he'll come back. Alright, so we'll stay on Unicom then. Okay, no problem. Rashid, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. So the SFS man, I can certainly fly to your airport. I'm gonna write it down and put it on the list. The list is getting longer, so we'll put that on there. It may be a little bit of time before we get there. And the SFS man, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, sir. So yeah, I put LEX on the list. I normally fly for TPC charters, virtual airline. So I'll have to see when I can fit it in. We may try to do this maybe this weekend. Just stay tuned on YouTube and should make an announcement there, or in the Pilot Club Discord, whichever one you prefer. All right, we got about 24 minutes to go in our flight. So far, so good. Let's look at our runways here. So 2 left. It's going to give us 4 knots crosswind from the west. That's all right. Not a problem. All right, and let's look at our approach here as well. Our frequency for the approach is 1099, so we'll make sure we got that dialed in. 1099, yes we do. And our final approach course is 21 degrees, and we got that dialed in as well. Regular slope of 3 degrees. That's looking good. So let's see here. 130 is our approach speed. Landing speed 125. Let us go to our EFB, go to the calculator, landing, and we'll go ahead and fill this stuff out just to make sure we're good on landing. So runway elevation for Nashville is 599. Runway heading is 021. Conditions are dry, if I remember correctly. Who contacted us? Oh, Chris. Hey, Chris. All right. Yep. So dry conditions. Maybe we'll make that good instead of dry. Okay. Runway slope. Again, we can look here and see what the slope is. Well, I see the slope going this way, 0.6 up. So maybe it's minus 0.6. Runway is 7,700 feet. Our approach speed is 130. We'll stick with this weight here. Actually, let me look at our OFP. Our landing weight is 130.7. So 130, 700. We'll go with that. Flaps full. Reverse thrust, yes. Let's calculate. Okay. So we're doing all right with that. We can probably, take medium brakes. So we'll take note of that. All right, our top of descent is in a few minutes. And here we can see it on the display as well. Yep, so the SFS man, you fly from Atlanta to where usually? I mean, to different places, I guess. Yeah, I've flown from Atlanta many times, so it's a great airport. All right, let me check something here. I want to make sure we're not controlled still. Yep, we're okay. Okay, our bottom altitude was on the arrival was 4,000. We didn't put that in, so we'll go ahead and put that in. 4,000. We should be getting close to our top of descent. Hang on here, Memphis Center's on. All right. So let me tune in. It's not showing here though. 13255. 13255.
Sending to 15,000. Alright there.
Destination ATIS is 135.1.
All right, let me get my position situated here. There's really nothing around.
Contact 70 miles northeast of domestic airport, NVIDIA, 3 around, Memphis landing northwest, south
60 miles east. Memphis Center, good evening. Pilot Club 6, flight level tree 0, and we are 60 miles east of Memphis.
Pilot Club 6, Memphis Center, radar contact, NVIDIA, Chesney 2 arrival, Memphis, correction, National landing north, National altimeter 3036.
Descend via Chesney 2, landing north, Pilot Club 6.
Happy traffic, Memphis Center, good evening, FedEx 1350, would you hold short 36 right, full length, ready to go?
FedEx 1350, only 36 right line.
Line up and wait, FedEx 1350.
The third, 307, plug on the radio.
Nancy Teletex 38, what do you short off runway 27, ready for departure.
FedEx 38 heavy, Memphis Center, good evening, runway 27, line up and wait, traffic, confirm runway 36 right.
Understood, runway 27, line up and wait, FedEx 38 heavy.
FedEx 1350 heavy, wind at Memphis is 01010, runway 36 right.
Take off runway 36 right, FedEx 1350, thank you.
All aircraft is standby, second FedEx 851 to verify you copied your last NVIDIA arrival and landing.
Yeah, we'll descend to Buzz 3, FedEx 851.
Thank you. Any aircraft calling? Say again. Sorry.
Can't really hear.
Double 2743 Memphis Center, good day. Fly runway heading with 3508, runway 2 clear for takeoff.
That's better.
Center, clear for takeoff.
We started our descent here.
Takeoff, FedEx 38.
Nope, FedEx 38, that was not for you. Cancel takeoff clearance. Line up and wait runway 27.
Police, line up and wait, runway 27, cancel the clearance, FedEx 38.
If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until your aircraft arrives safely. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Master Center, hello, this is American 1760, flight level 300.
Target 1760 Memphis Center, Atlanta Center, is offline, frequency change advisories approved.
Once again, frequency change approved, thank you very much, Master Center. American 1760.
FedEx 1350 heavy, squawk 1606, pin stay altitude.
1606, leaving 1600 for 5000.
Wings 807, radar contact 50 miles west of Rocket, flight level 380. FedEx 1350 Heavy radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000, FedEx 1350.
FedEx 38 Heavy, wind 01010, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, FedEx 38 Heavy.
Gulfstream 9 Bravo Echo, you on frequency.
Southwest 2743 airborne out of 2002.
Southwest 2743 radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
I'm maintaining 15,000, Southwest 2743.
Southwest 2743, turn left, heading at 300.
Left 300, Southwest 2743.
Memphis Gulfstream 459 Bravo Echo on the ground in Memphis. We're on Yankee now, taxiing over to Wilson Air.
Gulfstream 9 Bravo Echo, Memphis Center, good day. Hold short runway 27 at Yankee for departing traffic. Gulfstream 9 Bravo Echo, cross runway
9 Bravo Echo, we don't need to go over there. We're going to take a right on Alpha there, and we're going to be able to go to the FBO.
Yeah, I stopped myself as I was gonna try some again. Anyway, Gulfstream 9 Bravo Echo, taxi Yankee Alpha departing today.
Yankee Alpha Park, thanks for the help. 9 Bravo Echo.
FedEx 38 Heavy radar contact, say altitude.
Passing 1,500 feet, FedEx 38 Heavy.
Southwest 2743, pursue right Kello, climb and maintain flight level 340.
East direct 340,
FedEx 1350, climb and maintain flight level 330.
330, FedEx 1350, thanks.
FedEx 38 Heavy, climb and maintain 16,000.
Maintain 16,000, FedEx 38.
I'm just catching up with the comments here. The SFS man, rather. So you doing also virtual airline? Okay, Bluebird, nice. Very cool, very cool. Well, guys, we got ATC now for our arrival into Nashville, so I'm gonna concentrate a little bit on getting us prepared for this arrival.
FedEx 851 Heavy, expect visual approach runway 36 right. FedEx 851 Heavy, expect visual approach runway 36 right.
Got some constraints here. It's looking good though. I was going to ask you guys, do you guys like to see the iPad on the left there? Or is it distracting?
FedEx 38 Heavy, proceed direct, New November Uniform Yankee, India Delta.
Direct New FedEx 38 Heavy.
The SFS man, I don't know what day of the week I'm going to do that flight. Maybe Saturday, but I'll live stream it hopefully this week, and then just stay tuned on YouTube, and if you don't catch it live, there'll be a video of it recorded. And thank you for the feedback. We'll leave the iPad on for a little bit so that we can see how we're...
Expect ILS runway 2 left approach.
We'll expect ILS 2 left, Pilot Club 6. Just so that we can see our progress. So I think that's neat.
249 radar contact.
All right, well, he gave us ILS 2 left is what we were planning anyway, so that's awesome. We're all set for that anyways.
Yeah, we're just coming down to 406.
Let's check, take a look at our checklists. Our next checklist is approach.
Memphis Center, good day. Kingpin 3738 with you. Flight level 380.
3738 Memphis Center, what's your position?
We're at 18,000.
Clarksville, Tennessee.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and put our altimeters to 3036.
Correction, let's make that like 30 nautical miles west of Nashville.
3738 Memphis Center, radar contact, flight level 380. Sorry, what was your call?
Kingpin 3738.
Roger, when able, squawk 5710 for Kingpin 37.
Minimums we already put in. Auto brake is going to be medium, and we'll set that right now. There we go, medium. Everything's looking good so far. What time am I going to go live, the SFS man? Saturday morning Eastern, probably around 8 a.m. For this flight, I went live at, I want to say 6:30 or something like that. I do a lot of streams, but sort of the regular stream is on Saturday mornings Eastern time, about 8 a.m. So I'll try to hit KLEX Saturday, but no promises because I do have the jobs for TPC charters I gotta do. So
38 heavy climb and maintain flight level 310.
Yep. So you were EST, I'm EST, so 8 a.m. Saturday. And if I don't do your airport that Saturday, then I'll do it the following Saturday. All right, so we're coming into Chesney here. We should be above 9,000 at Bowles, and we have some speed constraints here. All good. By the way, our VOR for BNA came in. Here it is, 50 miles away. We got about 10 minutes of flight remaining here. While we're getting ready, let's take a look at our airport chart. So we're landing 2 left, and here's the terminal right here. So what we need to do is probably exit on Bravo 3. So something like this. Bravo 3 to Bravo to Tango 2. So that looks good. Okay. Let's look at our approach plate. Intercept is at 2500. All right. Okay, we're making that right turn, passing Chesney. We're 12,000 feet. I usually like to turn on my landing lights a little bit early before 10,000, so we'll go ahead and throw them on as well as taxi lights. And we'll go ahead and go to manual speed, and we'll go to 250. Trying to stay ahead of the aircraft is what I'm trying to do. And the SFS, man, that is very awesome. You're trying to be a pilot and fly A380. That is awesome, and you should absolutely go after it, and I know you will get it. And maybe one day I'll be on your flight. So good luck with that. If you started your flight school, that's great. If you didn't, if you want to check out the Pilot Club Discord and get some flight sim flight school in, get you some concepts, learn some concepts and fundamentals and stuff, that'll help. So I don't know what stage you're at or what phase you're at in your flight training, or if you're getting ready, or we'll do it in the future, but that is absolutely awesome. Alright, so we're looking good here. We're making our progress. Again, we can check it here as well on our chart. And let me go ahead and load in our ILS to left. Very good. So we have the restriction here, 250 knots on the speed, and we should be between 6,000 and between 6,000 and 11,000. So we're in compliance with that. All right, we're about 35 miles away from Nashville.
37, 38, and maintain flight level 30.
Oh, and by the way, let's go ahead and turn our seatbelt signs on.
00, Kingston 3730.
All right, so our next checklist is landing, and the only item there is no blue on ECAM memo. Should be all green. But we're not quite there yet, but we'll get there.
Class Charlie below in 13.5 miles.
Thank you. Yep, I got you. Yep, you're a little bit too young, but you already got the plan. So start thinking about it. I think you can get your PPL at 16. It's only a few years away, so you can start thinking about that. You got to get your PPL first. All right, so we are set up and ready to go, ready to roll. We're ready for arrival into Nashville.
Memphis Center, Southwest 382. Good evening. We're at Tango 4 with Delta.
I thank you guys for joining the stream.
Southwest 380 to Memphis, good day, runway 2 center, taxi to Tango 4 Sierra, cross runway 31.
Tango 4 Sierra, cross runway 31, Southwest 382.
We'll turn our landing system on for the ILS.
Kingsman 3738, frequency change approved, Kansas City Center.
210
good day.
there, so we'll slow down a little
Over
bit.
228. See ya.
Bye-bye, FedEx 1350, Atlanta Center is offline, frequency change approved, good day.
Coast Advisor at FedEx 1350. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Let me look at this arrival here on track 110. So after our last fix on the arrival, we should go to speed 110. Slow down some more. He's coming in very low. Go ahead and do flaps 1. Heading 110, and we didn't catch the altitude there. You're coming in very low, sir.
Club 6, actually, descend to maintain 3,000.
3,000, heading 110, Pilot Club 6. Alright, so heading 110 and 3,000. And let's go to speed 200.
Walker 4049 Memphis Center, push your discretion.
Alright, we got some ice here, so let's go ahead and turn our wings and engine anti-ice. There's Nashville right there. Wants us at 3,000, okay. So we'll go ahead and activate approach phase.
5/6, contact Nashville approach 119.35.
1935, thanks for your help, Pilot Club 6. Alright, so we're gonna go to our comms. Nashville approach, good evening, Pilot Club 6, information Delta, heading 110. Nashville approach, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, how do you read?
Now 5x5, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, your radar contact. Flight heading is 0, you are 5 miles from Beacon, flighting is 050, maintain 3,000 to establishment of localizer. Clear the house approach, turn 2 left.
Heading 050, 3,000 until established. Cleared ILS 2 left, Pilot Club 6. Alright, we'll arm our localizer. We'll slow down a little bit. We got the localizer captured. Go ahead and get set up here. So spoilers armed, flaps 2.
Pilot Sin, the wind is 350 at 8, runway 2 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 2 left, Pilot Club 6. Alright, gear down, flaps 3. We'll go to manage speed mode. Alright, and flaps full. We're about 9 miles away. We got our landing clearance. Let's go ahead and take a look at our checklist. We need to do our cabin check. Okay. So we will go here. Alright, we're on ILS, good to go. 3000, we'll arm our approach. And we'll switch here to taxi chart. Alright, we captured our glide slope. We got our approach speed. Everything's looking good. Wow, that tail is bright. Must have put some new bulbs in there or something. Yes, sir, we are in A320neo. One by fly-by-wire. A320neo. Got my cat pumpkin.
Departure.
Hey, sorry, just switched broadcast. I was ready to shortest descent ready to go whenever you are.
Southwest Bay 2 to 1 to 35088, 5 runway heading, runway 27 clear for takeoff.
Okay, runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 2 center, southwest 3.
Alright, we'll go ahead and get rid of the iPad there for the landing. We'll get our head tracker going. I usually use the head tracker for GA flights, low and slow, but for airliners I don't really use it, but we'll use it here. Alright, everything's looking good. We're at 2000.
$1,000. 3 mile final, runway 02 left.
Alright, everything's looking good.
Southwest 32, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000, clear right, G Daddy.
Alright, climb to 15,000, direct Big Daddy, southwest 32.
500. 400. 400.
Alright. Autopilot off.
100 above. 200. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Landing time logged.
Reverse thrust. And we're going to cross this runway here and exit on Bravo 3.
Bravo 6 Falcon in Nashville, where are you parking?
Just the terminal off of Tango 2, Pilot Club 6.
Falcon 6 taxi terminal, Bravo 5, Bravo, Tango 1.
Bravo 5, Bravo, Tango 1, Pilot Club 6. Alright, Bravo 5. And now Bravo. And then Tango 1. Yeah, we missed our turnoff. I don't know why, but alright, so disarm. Okay, we'll start our APU. Tango 1. Oh, we missed that. Ground, we missed Tango 1. Can we make a left on Tango 2?
12 good for station, that's fine.
Alright, we're making a left on Tango 2 into the terminal, Pilot Club 6. This scenery is a little funky, I think. Let me check. Or maybe it's me. Yep, it's me. Alright, let's make that turn. Yeah, my tiller is all messed up on my sight stick, so that's why it's wonky like this. Okay, we never turned the APU on. All right, so let's turn APU on.
So the straight 2 contact length is 132.55.
32 target area, so 380.
We can turn the lights off, and we can just head straight to the terminal here. I think that's good enough. Just go straight to one of these gates. And we'll stop here. That looks good. Parking brake is on. Our APU is available, so we'll go ahead and turn off our engines.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
Alright, seatbelt sign is off. Taxi light is off. And let's take a look at On Air. So we got a good landing here, smooth landing. Nice, nice. So that's our tracker here. Great flight, guys. Great flight. I feel like it was a good landing too. Alright, so we can close that. Start recording on iPad. We go to our services. We'll get the jet bridge going. Baggage truck, catering truck. Okay, that door we don't need. And let's see here, to begin deboarding. Yep, we'll begin deboarding about 5 minutes. Alright, that's alright. We can hang out and chill. Clean up the aircraft a little bit. Oh, okay. Got catering going this way too. Alright, no problem. Let's see. Yep, we're all good. Oh, sorry, forgot to check. Do we have external power? Oh, it got connected on its own. Huh, okay. Turn off the APU then. Alright, what's this mess here? Why do we have that truck going? Catering truck should be by this door, but it's not available. Alright, we'll open that door for them then. Hey, wait, let me open the door. I can't open the door. Anywho, it's alright. It's a big mess over here. Alright, so there's our flight. Let me take a look at the stream, the chat. Alright, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yep, we did a quite nice one. You know what? With the call-outs, actually, I think I have it set up a little bit differently here. So let me go to call-outs here. So I have the 5-foot call-out here. I like all of them. I like to hear all of them, except for 300. So I go 500, usually that's when I disconnect the autopilot. Then we go 400, then we go 200, 100, at 50 we cross the threshold, and then we go 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, and that's that. So that's how I like it, like that. So that's pretty cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate appreciate your kind words in chat. Rashid, I am flying with a stick. I have Thrustmaster Airbus sight stick. If you allow me, I'll show you a picture right quick. So we go to Pilot Club Discord, and in there, I think in your setups, yep, in your setups, I'll show you my setup. So here's my setup. It's not the most current picture though, but here's my sight stick, here's my throttles. I've moved things around a little bit. I have the trim wheel for GA up here, and I have another box for throttle box for GA. Here's my iPad that you guys see on the left. That's what I see on there. I have a very cool GA box also here. Here's my other tablet where I run my whatchamacallit, touch portal. Let me show you a picture right quick. Nope. Why am I showing that? That's not going to show you. Anyways, my FCP unit right here, my rudder pedals, and then my second screen is right here, and I run OBS and streaming and chat and all that on that. So, well, thank you so much, SFS man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's simple setup, but it works. The key component of that setup, I'll show you, is this cool item here. It's Behringer. It's a MIDI unit for music, really, but it can be repurposed for flight sim. So that's what I did. I repurposed it. You have two banks of buttons and knobs, so layer A, layer B. So I have all my autopilot commands and controls. All these knobs you can twist. Now I don't have this set up with 320 or 320 Neo. This is for CJ4, for GA aircraft. I even fly H145 with it, but I just haven't had a chance to set it up with 320. But it's really cool. So it gives you the knobs and everything else, and buttons, and they light up. So pretty neat, pretty neat. All right, one thing I'll mention before I go, guys, if you're not a member of TPC, take a look, thepilotclub.org. We got a lot of things going on here in the club. We have our giveaways. We have our group flights. So if you look at January, man, that's a full lineup right there. here are a few reasons to join. We are an official VetSim partner. We have some cool things going on. And look at that. I think we just hit 3,500 members. So really awesome. So if you guys want to join, and then join our Discord. Here's the button, and then get your questions answered. Get your flight training on. We are an ATO, so authorized training organization for VetSim. So all that. Okay, while we're looking at the iPad here, let me pull our whole flight so we can see the whole breadcrumbs there. We did pretty good, I think. I can't complain. Flight time was 55 minutes, so we even came in a little bit under time, so that's awesome. All right, I'll get rid of the iPad there, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Tomorrow's GA Tuesday with the Pilot Club. If I'm able, I will stream that. I will probably fly the H145. If not, then I'll probably stream on Wednesday. And then Thursday we have the fly-in Thursday with the club. Where are we going? Let me look. On Thursday we are going to Detroit, Michigan. All right, very good. So it's a fly-in, so destination is Detroit, Michigan, and departure is pilot's discretion. And of course, Sunday Fun Day is one of our cool flights. Oh, by the way, there's FNO also this Friday. Man, it's like, and then we have the World Tour Saturday, and that flight is the next to last leg on the World Tour, leg 25. This has been ongoing for 2 years. Yeah, and again, Sunday Fun Day into Fort Myers. Should be busy too, so I may fly. Saturday, I'm going to try to do my Charters VA flight, or maybe LEX flight. We'll see if it can happen, depending on what they want me to do at Charters. And then Sunday, yeah, I'm going to have to try to fly that sweet Sunday Fun Day flight, which I haven't flown in quite a long time. All right, so let's go to our checklist here. So after landing, we did turn our radar and predictive weather off, and our parking, turn our engines, our lights, fuel pumps. I guess we need to turn our fuel pumps off. Fuel pump off, fuel pump off. Nope. That's not even that. This is what we want. Here we go. Now we did it. Okay, that's much better. I don't know. We went to hydraulic pumps. That's not what we wanted, so we're good there. And then we don't need to do any of those things anyway, so we're good to go. Let's check, make sure all our passengers deboarded. Yep, we got 0 passengers, 0 cargo. We are good to go. Guys, again, I appreciate you joining the stream, and I will see you next time. Thank you, and Happy New Year.